Strategy 2, ECRIF. Encounter, clarify, remember and internalize, and fluently use. Strategy 2. For this strategy, we will be using Science Grade 4, TEKS B2A. Step 1, encounter. So during the encounter stage, the student will identify the new word that is unfamiliar to them. For this example, we will use the word inference. Over here on the right, I provided a student example of using the ECRIF. In this example, it is all written out. However, my favorite part about ECRIF is that this can be a very interactive and engaging activity. Step 2, clarify. During clarify, the student will ask questions to gain understanding of the new word. The teacher can provide a definition, or the students can look it up and find their own. However, the students will ask questions about the new word either in their own groups with the teacher facilitating or by asking a teacher. For example, I wrote a couple of questions. What does inference mean? What is the difference of an inference from an answer to a question? When do we use inference? During the clarify stage, it is important that the students are free to ask questions. This helps the students gain a deeper understanding of the new vocabulary word. Step 3, remember and internalize. During this stage, the students will move the new vocabulary word from short to long-term memory. The students will connect it mentally by using the following methods. Connecting the new word to prior experiences. Acting out the new word. Visualizing it by drawing a picture. Using sound to internalize it like a made-up song or a poem. For this example, I will ask the students to connect to prior learning by telling me a time they made an inference. On the example, for the word inference, the student says, I remember one time my parents told me they were taking me for a surprise. The place had dogs, toys, and treats, so I inferenced that we were getting a new dog. Step 4, fluently use. The last step is asking the students to fluently use the new vocabulary term. The teacher here must provide several opportunities to the students to use the new vocabulary. So here in this example I said, in science class today, we were outside writing notes in our journals. I saw deer tracks, so the class was able to make an inference that deer lived in that area. Strengths and benefits. The strengths of ECRIF is that the entire process does not have to be written and the whole process can be interactive. During the encounter, students can vocally state what the new vocabulary words are. During the clarify stage, the students can work either in pairs, small groups, or whole class discussion and ask questions to clarify. During the remember and internalize stage, the students can either talk in pairs, groups, or whole class discussion about a prior experience. The students could also connect to the word visually by drawing a picture. The students could make up a song or poem about the word. The students could also act out the word. There are so many possibilities with ECRIF that allow the students to internalize the information in the way that fits each student best. There's a way to internalize the information for those visual learners, for the kinesthetic learners. So overall, I think the biggest strength and benefit is that ECRIF really focuses on the way the student learns best. Lastly, we allow the students to use the new vocabulary, which allows them to practice the new word in a safe environment. In the example that I provided, ECRIF was written out. However, my favorite part of ECRIF is that there is just so many different possibilities here.